I'm Nick Kessler, and this is Capital Region Sunday. I'd like to talk to you about something important and not something you typically think about when it comes to Saratoga, the homeless. On the phone with me, I've got Cindy Harrington. She's with Shelters of Saratoga. Good morning, Cindy.
Good morning, Nick.
So tell us about the Shelters of Saratoga.
Well, Shelters of Saratoga is we're celebrating our 25th anniversary this year. It started out, and actually I don't know that necessarily people think about homelessness in Saratoga, which I think they tend to think about
The track.
and, being more of an affluent area. Actually, given the right set of circumstances, anyone could become homeless. In fact, last year, through Shelters of Saratoga Services, we assisted over 1,000 individuals. And we not only provide services to Saratoga County, but also Warren and Washington counties as well.
And that's fantastic. Yeah, and you hit it on the head. It's not something that you think about. And me, what's unique for me is I'm not from the area. I'm from Michigan. What does anyone care, right? Being here for a year, Saratoga and homeless is not something that I would think about. And I'm sure it's like that with a lot of people. So we've got the 6th annual Brighter Days Gala coming up. It's April 7th from 6 to 9. Now, this is a fundraiser that you guys are putting on. It's a silent auction. Tickets are $100 per person, right?
Right.
And the goal is to raise $59,000. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Wow. Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about the Brighter Days Gala?
Sure. Like you said, it's going to be held on April 7th at Longfellow's Restaurant, and certainly Sully and Longfellow's put on a wonderful spread for us, and it's a cocktail reception. This year, because it is our 25th anniversary, we are also going to acknowledge some individuals in the community who their efforts have actually supported Shelters of Saratoga mission. And our honorees are going to be Mark Bertrand. He is actually the founder of the Giving Circle, and his efforts aren't even just locally. They are international as well. And he's an SOS board member. He's been instrumental in developing the Code Blue Saratoga program.
Okay.
He's very passionate and dedicated to the missions that he supports. We're also going to honor former Mayor Ken
Klotz, right?
From Saratoga Springs. He's actually advocated for the homeless for over 20 years. During the time he was mayor, he raised awareness of the issues surrounding homelessness. He was a board member for SOS in its early days, and he continues to be supportive. And then also Vince, Patty, Ron, and Michelle Riggy, they're not only supportive of SOS and Code Blue, but a lot of other agencies and organizations in this area. And in particular, I want to point out that Patty Riggy, she has been an avid homeless advocate for the last several years, and she's just very involved in many outreach efforts with homeless. So, like you said, there's going to be silent auction, live auction items, and some of the items that we have are Saratoga Brewfest tickets, Electric City Couture, gift certificates for private cigar tastings, the Death Wish coffee, jewelry, so much more.
Yeah, Druthers beer for a year. I see that on there too.
Yes.
That's gonna be a hot item, I think.
Yeah, I think so. That'll be a live auction item.
Great. Okay, so this is the 6th annual, so it's been going on for 6 years. How long have you been with the Shelters of Saratoga?
Actually, 6 years.
Wow. Okay.
Yes,
So now how has
August.
That's great. How has the organization progressed throughout the 6 years? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, actually, in its early days, well before me, it was actually a community that recognized that homelessness did exist here, and it started at St. Clement's Church. It was just a men's shelter at that point, 6 beds, and then moved to a mobile home on East Beekman Street. And again, it only served just men at that point. And then it moved to its current location, which is on Walworth Street, and we're just about a mile off of Broadway. I think most people, including the people who reach out for our services, don't recognize that it's a shelter, because it looks like any other home on the street. It's got a white picket fence, garden. It's very welcoming. We certainly have expanded our services over the years to meet the needs of the individuals in the community. At our Walworth Street location, we provide case-managed sheltering. So between the two houses that we have here on Walworth Street, we can house up to 35 men and women. But we say we have a continuum of care, so it starts right out on the street. So through our outreach program, we connect with folks who are street homeless, people who are temporarily lodged in hotels, make connections with them there. As of August, we are the lead agency for Code Blue Saratoga. The temperature goes below 32, or there's 12 inches or more of snow from November to April. It provides safe, secure shelter for individuals. We've actually been fortunate to have folks who have come from the Code Blue shelter to then staying at our case-managed shelters on Walworth Street. In addition to that, we also do 2 drop-in centers, too. 1 day per week we have an adult drop-in, and another day the youth drop in, and we invite people who are homeless or at risk of homelessness to come in, get something to eat, take a shower, wash their clothes. Most importantly is connect with the staff, the volunteers, who can then help them get out of their homeless situation.
Great. Now, this is fantastic. This is a great thing that you're doing. My question is, who do you find that the Shelters of Saratoga benefits most? Families, individuals, or everybody?
Well, really, everybody, although there is no family shelter in Saratoga County. Depending upon the program, it really impacts who we serve. Primarily, it's adults that we serve through our program, but like I said, we do help youth, and then through our motel outreach, we're also connecting with families. And through our case-managed shelter, we did serve, I believe, around over 400 individuals last year.
Wow. Now you sound very passionate about this. Can I ask how you got involved?
Sure. Actually, I have a nursing background, and so I've worked in a variety of capacities, hospitals, doctors' offices, and actually did fundraising for an agency that promotes independence for people with disabilities. And I was working in Saratoga County, found out about the position I'm in currently, and was actually working in a home care agency prior to this. And so there is a theme of homelessness,
right,
disabilities throughout. So I do enjoy it.
And you just seem like a warm, very nurturing person. I can just get that from your voice. So it sounds like a great fit for you. Just let everyone know again that it's the 6th annual Brighter Days Gala. It's coming April 7th. It's from 6 to 9. It's at Longfellow's Restaurant in Saratoga Springs, and they are bringing the community together to raise $59,000. It's a big goal, but I know that we can come together and do it. And it's a great thing that the Shelters of Saratoga are doing, helping out the homeless. And Cindy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, again, that's the Shelters of Saratoga, and they're putting on the 6th annual Brighter Days Gala. It's April 7th from 6 to 9 p.m., and tickets are $100 per person. Let's help them get that $59,000 goal. I'm Nick Kessler, and this is Capital Region Sunday.